Hello, in this video we're going to use application Flowy14 to write an algorithm that calculates the value of f times x, and that equals 3 times x to the second power for a given x. Let's go into Flowy14 app. To our dashboard here, we'll proceed to design our flow. To get to the commands menu, click commands in the upper left corner. This opens up our commands menu. You can navigate to them manually, or you can use the search option. So always to start designing our flow, we'll use the start command. So let's place it on our dashboard. And for today's purposes, we'll need one input command. So let's type the word input. And it should come up as one of the first available commands. So input. And next we'll need two mathematical commands. So let's type the word math. And by default it comes with a plus sign. While you have the command highlighted, you see options down below that you can turn the plus sign into. So in this case we'll need multiplication. So you can see that the plus sign turned into multiplication. We'll need another one of the math commands, and again we need to turn it into multiplication. So now that we have calculated the f times x to the x to the for our given x here through the input command, we'll calculate the x to the second power and then times 3. So we need to turn this on the second multiplication command and this inbound indicator into the digit 3. Okay, and so then we'll connect the x to the second power times 3, and then we can print the result via the output command. So let's type in the output word, and here's our command. And so once you're satisfied with the design of your flow, you can close it off by adding the end command. Alright, so once you're ready with the design of your flow, you can start connecting your commands. So as said, we need to connect the input command, which will have our given x number. So we need to connect it to our first multiplication command, to both of its inbound data connectors. So let's click into the input command, and you will see a green area. Click into it. This is the outbound data connector. In turn, it will show all of the available inbound data connectors. For today's purposes, we need to connect the input command, which is our given x, to both of these inbound data connectors on the first multiplication command. And once you click off of the design, you can see yellow arrows indicating how the commands have been connected. So now that we have our x to the second power, we have the multiplication, the given number times the given number. Then we need to multiply it times 3. So we need to feed the result of the multiplication to this multiplication command. So let's click into it and click into the first multiplication command's outbound data connector and into the second available inbound data connector on the second multiplication command. Okay, so we can see by the yellow arrow how both of the commands have been connected. So now that we have our result here, we need to print it via the output command. So let's click into the second multiplication command, into in green area the outbound data connector, and into the one and only available inbound data connector on the output command. So now that you've successfully designed your flow and you've connected the commands, you can begin to execute the flow by clicking run. So the system is asking us to provide the x number. So we'll choose 6, enter. So 6 times 6, 36, and then times 3, and this is our result that's been printed. So this brings us to the conclusion that using application Flowy14, you can write an algorithm that calculates the value of f times x, which equals 3 times x to the second power for a given x. Thank you very much.